Hi, my young artists. I want to show you a lesson. It's called Hands of Peace. And what I do each year, in the beginning of the year, every student traces their hand 3 times and connects their hands to others. It can create friendships, and this lesson also creates a feeling of togetherness. We're all in this together. As you can see, I took some of my students' finished artwork and I put it in a little mounting where you can see all of these together. Now, these are all different students and we connected ourselves together. So we're all in this together. Peace, love, and happiness. This is taken from a large mural. Beautiful, right? We're all the same and we're all together. How would you like to do this lesson with me? It's really a good one. All you need are some different colored paper. Now, this is pastel paper that I've used, okay? You might have some of that around the house. This, I'm sure you recognize this, it's just a folder, and that gives a beige tone. And this is a bag, okay? You can use a grocery bag, a shopping bag, all right? What you do is, you take your paper, okay, and you trace your hand. Now, you know how to do that, so I'm not going to trace my hand, all right? I'm just going to kind of walk you through the steps, and then I'm just going to get you to the rest of it. So what you need to do is trace your hand, and you can do it on beige tone paper. Then you can get a medium colored paper. You can find it around the house. I'm sure you can find different colored bags. And then a deeper tone. All right, so you've got 3 different. I've got one that was cut out of the paper bag. This is light beige, okay? And this is a medium tone beige here. And I've already started a design right there, okay? And if you connect these together, you will notice that we're all connected together. It makes a really beautiful art lesson that you'll be proud of. I want to show you something. I have already started one. As you can see, I did a yin and a yang on this side here. I have an eye, just looking out, observing. You start with a 12-inch by 12-inch paper, if you have that at home, all right? And if you don't, just get a piece of 8.5 by 11 copy paper, and then you can make it 8 by 8. But try to make a square, all right? A squared off piece of paper. With that said, you're going to trace your hand onto your beige paper, your tag board, I call it, or it's a file folder, and the brown paper. Okay, so I've done that already. Trace and cut out 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Right? Looks beautiful, right? The next thing you want to do is take a pencil and start designing your images of peace. Now, where are you going to get those? So you can look up on your computer, on Google, with your mom or dad, and you can find some images, or you can use some of these. All right? This is your basic peace sign, but with a lot of colors in it. This here is a dove. Beautiful symbol of peace. Peace, love, community. I like that one. And simple peace sign. All right, so the way you do this is you're going to start with your pencil. And I love to do the connecting of vines. Now I'm going to show you mine very close, up close. Okay. I'm going to take a Sharpie pen so you can see better. Now I can draw directly with Sharpie, and I'm going to outline here. This. I'm going to outline the vines that I have already drawn. So what you want to do is draw it in pencil first. Can you see what I'm doing? Get a little closer. Okay. You want to outline that. Okay. Now, remember, I have already drawn these in. On the ends of these vines, I'm going to put leaves. Now let me give you a close-up. What's a leaf shape? Basically, it's your typical oval. Okay, so that should be pretty simple. All right, now, after you do that, and this takes a while to do, as you can see, I would suggest this for grades 4 and up. Unless you want to try it as a third grader, it just is a little time consuming. Okay. For yin and yang, you know what I just did? I took a little glue stick and I just made a little circle. So I usually like to use something that creates a circle. All right, so it's even. So for my yin and yang, you go around. Okay. Keep it nice and even. How do I color that in? And what should I use for color? Oops, I forgot something. Here we go. All right. Yin and yang, it's usually black on one side and it's white on the other. Okay, and how do I color in? So again, let me go to my next skin tone, doing some vines. Now, your question, I'm sure, is going to be, should I have the same design for each hand? I'd say no. I think you should do something different for each one. So maybe this one I could do the dove. Maybe the other one I could do the peace sign, and this one could be a yin and a yang. So here we could put the dove in here. All right, here we go. Beautiful dove. Put one something like that in there. All right. How do you color? I know, I was asking myself that a minute ago. I think the best way to add color to this would be to use, for me, it would be colored pencil. If you like crayon, you can do that, but I'm going to say that colored pencil would be the best. If you're coloring it with colored pencil. Shows up nicely, right? It really does. For the dove, white colored pencil will show up. All right. Green eye here. You know, it's fun to put on the edges of the fingertips, peace signs. Now I'm drawing a very, very good circle. If you have difficult drawing the circles, find something to trace with, okay? Like that. So let me tell you a little bit about this art lesson. I developed this lesson in the beginning of the year so students could talk about what they like to do and connect friendships. So an art lesson like this can really connect each other. Art gets you to talk. Music gets you to sing. So art and music is a really good way to communicate. I am not nearly finished with this. A lot of little finishing touches to go on here, especially on the wings of that dove. Especially since I'm not drawing with pencil and I'm not erasing. Sometimes a dove will have something in its mouth as a symbol of togetherness. Okay. You can draw beautiful vines, again, those connecting of vines. And then adding your color in using colored pencil. I use Crayola colored pencil. Let me see if I can show that to you. Okay. You can use any kind of colored pencil you like. Just make sure that it shows up nicely. If you would like to do 3 of these, and the way you connect them on your paper is just like this. You can connect them together, this area like that. Or, I've done it this way. 1, 2, see how we can connect. 3, that's really nice. Okay, see if I can get that connected a little bit. Oops. If you just connect to the top. There you go, 1, 2, and 3. That really gives you a nice connection. Okay, let's take a look at that. So I do have a little bit of work to do. I have to finish this, I have to start and finish that. This one I need to finish and connect a little bit. I do try to connect so that the designs don't block the other designs. Beautiful, right? Roll on this together. Make some friends. Draw some hands. And don't forget, you trace your hands, you draw them, you cut them out, and then you add your symbols of peace and love and togetherness. See you soon. Enjoy this.